And let me do. Yeah, okay. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mike Dalco, the CEO, continuously empowering others, and just really probably a sort of semi-brief call today. But I've got a good friend of mine on the webinar with me on the Zoom. We go way back. We actually haven't seen each other in probably, I don't know, Flash. How long? How long has it been since you've seen me?
20, 30 years, maybe 30 years at least.
And I think I got you by some years too. I'll be 60 next year. How old are you?
I'm 60 now.
What, man? You look fantastic, bro. All right. So anyway, you made me feel bad because you still got all your hair. But anyway, it's a pleasure to be on with my old friend, Flash Epps. And Flash and I go way back from the music days. We were in the music business together back when we were slumming it. Boy, we were struggling like crazy.
Yeah,
And,
that's right.
But God is good, right? Flash, God is good. So anyway, we're going to talk about a few Q&As. Flash had some questions, and he gets some negative feedback from some people online. I think people sometimes have bad experiences, and so my job on this call, number one, I asked Flash, could I record it? He said yes, and so my purpose on this call is to dispel some myths about GS Partners, to make sure people understand what it is not. So Flash, one of the questions you had on our early morning call, you said that some people, and when you were doing reviews, people were saying they couldn't withdraw. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So one of the other reasons why I wanted to do this call is because, folks, everything on the internet is not true. And one of the best ways to find out about a company is to talk to somebody who's in it and who's having some success in the company. And that's exactly what Flash did. So I really appreciate you, brother, for bringing that to me. All right. So first thing I want to do is let's talk about the elemental certificates. This is a certificate of deposit over the blockchain. It gives you the opportunity to park your money, your crypto capital. It's no fiat in and no fiat out. It's crypto capital. So you acquire some crypto, you put it into the system, and you grow your crypto assets utilizing our team of professionals. So in my certificates, I've got some in this account. I'll click here on my certificates, and you can see I've got 24 certificates, and I'll just pick one. I'll pick this first one, water. It's one sector is loaded. It's called FinTech. I loaded it with some funds. I don't remember how much. Let's see. I'll click on load now, and it'll tell me what I have in there. Okay, I loaded it with 1,500 USDT, and I've got a 3,000 USDT load. So I loaded it with $4,500, Flash. And it is ready for withdrawal. So now we're going to go ahead and work on the critique of people saying you can't withdraw from GSP. Not only am I going to withdraw it, I'm going to withdraw it all the way to my bank. Okay, so I'm going to click on withdraw.
Now,
go ahead.
When did you load that?
Let's see, it'll tell you. So we don't have to say anything, we just read it. It says it's load before August 1st, 2024. And you can look down here and see I have no rewards yet. So I just loaded this last week because the reward date was August 8th, which was 2 days ago. That means I loaded it on the 1st because every 7 days you get a withdrawal.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to click on withdraw. I only have FinTech loaded. That's why that's the only one that popped up. So I click on FinTech. And the weekly is available for withdrawal. It's going to give me $64.28. It may as well be $640.28, but that was $64. I just withdrew that to my wallet. Now I'm going to go and do another one because I want to make sure we're not using another excuse if somebody says, well, he only withdrew $64. This one was purchased on May 25th. And it's ready for withdrawal. So let me withdraw some from this one as well. This one, I think I have a little bit more. I have all 4 of these available. So I'm going to pull some from my Meta portfolio. That's $32. And then I'm going to pull from my FinTech, and that's $64. And then I'm going to pull from my real estate or renewables. I'll pull from my renewables. I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Pull from renewables. weekly and monthly already on this one. So 51 from the weekly. And let's pull 19 from the monthly. Okay, so I haven't been adding. I'm sure somebody who's watching is adding. And then we'll pull some from the real estate weekly, 45 bucks. It's roughly $200. It looks like that I've withdrawn from this one little certificate. This is a 1,000 USDT water certificate, 19 bucks there. So we can go back here and I can refresh my screen. Here you go. Today is from the August 1st withdrawal. Let me refresh my screen so we'll know exactly what we did today on this particular one. All right, so August 10th, we took 29, it was 58. All right, that's like 80 bucks, 46, that's 120, 140, 180, 200 bucks. Okay, 200 bucks. And I just kind of eyeballed it, but $200. Okay, Flash, you see that? August 10th. Everything is transparent over our AI systems. No human being is clicking buttons. It's all programmed into our blockchain system. Now, what I want to do is go to my dashboard and I want to withdraw 200 bucks because people say we can't withdraw. Let's get that question answered. I'm going to click on the withdrawal tab and let's grab a couple $100 out of here. Click on withdraw. Let that pull up and all of your crypto wallets, they show up right here. And so what I'm going to withdraw is I'm going to withdraw some USDT. USD Tether, that's a cryptocurrency tethered to the value of the dollar. I'm going to put in $200 right here. And now I'm going to share a different screen because I'm going to send this 200 bucks to my Coinbase wallet. And everybody believes Coinbase is reputable. They may not believe we are, but they definitely believe that Coinbase is reputable. So here's my Coinbase wallet. You see there's $401.27. I'm going to click on send and receive. And then I'm going to click on receive. There's my wallet address. I'm going to copy that wallet address. Now I'm going to go back and share my other screen. And I'm going to go back to my GS Partner screen. And right back here, I hope you can see that. Yeah. All right. Yep, I can see it. I'm going to click on the wallet address. Now, I think I saved that. I did. Coinbase wallet for MD. So I click on that, click submit. I click right here. I'm going to put in my 2FA. That's my security protocol. And let me put that in real quick. And withdraw. And success. Withdrawal is generated. The only thing left is it's going to send me an email to confirm my withdrawal. Okay, so let me go ahead and find that email real quick. It's going to pop into my back office in just a second. And once that's received, I'll be able to, and there it is. I'm going to click approve withdrawal. Just so you'll see that there it is on my phone. It's a little approve or decline. So I'll click approve and it'll say successful. There it is, withdrawal successful. And then you look at the bottom and right-hand corner of the screen and you see it withdrew the money just now. And then you'll get a little pop-up that says that amount was withdrawn. And there's the withdrawal complete. There's the button right there. Now, not only does it show withdrawal complete, it'll take, an hour or less, and those funds will show up in my Coinbase wallet. Now, remember, just to be transparent, I love transparency because people are really trying to decide whether this is the right thing for them to do. Remember, it's $401.27. I'm going to take another couple of questions from you while we wait, because sometimes this will go really fast over the Ethereum chain. It moves really fast. So we just disproved the naysayers who say you cannot withdraw from GSP. Now, the only thing they can say now is, well, it hasn't shown up in his Coinbase yet. And that's why I want to take a couple more questions, because the blockchain does take some time for things to transact. So what's the next question that some of the people on the reviews have said to you, Flash?
They can't get the money out because they were I took it that they meant they was kind of like banned from the site. It's like they couldn't log in anymore. It's like the logins was gone and they couldn't get in to do what what you just shown me that you can do.
Okay, so for that person, I don't know who that particular person is, but I'm always available. Make sure you get them on the phone with me. Let's do a Zoom and I'll see why they can't log in. I can't imagine why. I don't know of anybody in the whole company that's been banned from logging into their back office. Unless they did something illegal, they shouldn't be banned from logging in. If they forgot their username and password, there's a protocol to redo your username or password and get logged in. You've got to provide a selfie with your photo ID. You got to do a handwritten letter with a date. They got to make sure you're you, so nobody's trying to steal your account, but they absolutely will get you into your back office. I don't know anyone who's banned, and I was there when the company started. So,
All right. So do you think there will ever be a time to where year from now, year and a half from now, 2 years from now, do you think there'll ever be a time to where whatever is in your back office, you won't be able to get it out of there?
I do not. I absolutely do not. So I'm hanging my hat on this company. And what I love about it is smart chain technology. A smart contract is like a contract. You know, when you close on a house, you sit down at a closing attorney's office and it's ratified. Both parties sign. That contract is ratified and the deed of ownership is transferred to the new owner. Smart contract works the same way without the middleman. The smart contract is sitting on the blockchain. When a person sends their funds, everything that's ownership is released back to the people that originated that transaction. So I don't see any reason, nothing's guaranteed in life, but everything works. As you just saw in real time, unrehearsed, I click buttons, click, click, boom. Everything worked in real time. And I appreciate people when they have concerns or questions. That's why we have calls like this, to be transparent about it, because I don't want people to miss the validity of this opportunity because of some reviews on the internet. And my job is to dispel those in real time, unrehearsed, live in the back office.
All right. Now, I heard one of the guys that was one of the speakers, I guess leaders, speakers, say that he was telling me about not Bitcoin, but what was the one you just mentioned?
Tether, USDT.
No. The other exchange.
Oh, Coinbase.
Coinbase.
Uh-huh.
He said, and I didn't get exactly what he said, but I did, but I was able to hear something like, if you put money into Coinbase sometimes, and he said something about leaving it there 48 hours. If not, it may lock up your account.
That's a good point.
Can you explain
That's
that?
a good point. Yeah. And while I'm explaining that, let me go ahead and go over here because these funds have arrived. Now, I can hear the conversation right now. I sent $200. There was 401. Now he has 581. So what happened to my $20? Yeah, the blockchain took $20, much like a wire. So if you wire funds, you wire $1,000 to somebody, the wiring fee is $24. No different over the blockchain. The people who hold nodes on the blockchain are earning commissions for transacting this information. So as you can see, it was 401. Now it's 581. The most important thing about what you see on the screen right now is it withdrew from GS Partners. Okay. And so people, you know, you're entitled to your own opinion, but you're not entitled to your own facts. Now just look at this right here. I'm hitting my refresh on my back office, and down here on my Tether, it literally shows you live and in real time. Here's the withdrawal right there. Here's the amount, $200. There's the date, all blockchain time stamped. And here is the receive, 180 with $20 taken out for fees. And it did flash in 3 minutes. Okay, so please go and write a review on that review and say y'all lying. Because you saw it and we recorded this for YouTube for later on.
Okay.
So now, I think you said something else about people don't answer the phone or something like that. What?
Right. Didn't they said that they yeah, they wasn't getting their calls. No one was answering their calls, nor were they returning their calls.
All right, and I'm gonna end on this one because I got some guests coming in, but we'll definitely talk again because you're maybe homies and you got my number. Now, are you new to this opportunity, Flash?
Yes.
How long you been in?
Couple of weeks now.
All right, and we just reconnected. How many times have you tried to call me?
Just today.
And did you get me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And is there a team that assists you in building your business?
It is.
All
It
right.
is. It
So you getting support. Your experience so far, you're getting support, yes?
Yes.
You're getting your calls answered, yes?
Yes.
People that are telling you it doesn't work. You're on a Zoom with one of the top leaders in the company and you're seeing it work in real time, yes?
Right. Yes.
So
Yes.
what I want to say to everybody is get with the person that sponsored you, because one of the challenges we have in this beautiful space of network marketing is we are working with each other. There's no boss. And so you get to work with people that are part of your team. And if they're not answering your call, you get to call somebody above them. And if they're not answering your call, you get to call somebody above them. I've got a friend of mine on the call, Mr. Kevin Twix Thompson. Mr. Thompson, can you unmute and turn your camera on while I answer my door and let my guest in my office? Can you unmute and maybe answer a question or give a comment to Flash as far as your experience with the business as well?
Absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Delco. I appreciate it. Flash, it's an honor to get a chance to hear and be a butterfly on the wall. Anytime that I get a chance with Mr. Delco, this is like what I do. I just like to sit and take copious notes. And I mean, you know, just to add to that last question that he gave you about folks that talk about the, you know, people not answering and this, that, and other. See, one of the other things that we got over here in the United States is that thing called freedom of speech. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, people can say whatever they want to say. People, you know, and it don't necessarily have to be the truth. You know, you got to go down in the rabbit hole to find out and dig up and you know, and Mr. Delco just humbly showed you the truth of how we make ourselves accessible. We show people. We've been coining the phrase since almost 60 days after getting into this opportunity called Pop the Hood. Right. And we've been showing, we've been blessing people with the ability to see the truth. So the ones that really want to recognize and the really ones that want to know the truth, they have the opportunity to come and find the truth. But you remember in that movie when the guy said, but you can't handle the truth. You know what I mean? So that's what we deal with over here every single day, brother. All the while we're having so much fun and we're rescuing the people that want to be rescued. We the Harriet Tubmans over here, bro. Yeah. And that's exactly what we doing. So, you know.
I hear you. How long have you been with the company?
That's a fantastic question. I'm probably one of the first 3 calls that Mike made.
Okay.
So I've been on his hip ever since we started. We started this company. He probably started at 5:01 and I started at 5:10. So yeah, we right back in, you know, I was one of his first phone calls to get registered. And I'm so honored that he thought enough of me to make sure that I was on his coattail to be in this amazing company. I am a global ambassador with the company right now as well. One rank from the Crown Ambassador level. And my family has had an amazing ride with the goodness that comes from GS Partners. So it's amazing.
Do you foresee the company going down any? You know how a lot of multi-level marketing is about 2 years. It's kind of, they may go down, fizz out, or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? Do you foresee any of that happening with this company?
Well, I mean, just like Mr. Delco said, I mean, you know, think about it, brother. You know, all my life I knew about Toys R Us, and they went out of business. Ain't no shortness of children out here, right? Yeah. So business is warfare. But what I do see with GS Partners and Gold Standard Bank is the setup. This is 10 years in the making. We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary with Gold Standard Bank. Gold Standard Partners is just a marketing arm that was connected to it, thanks to that man right there. See, Mr. Joseph Height was already building the business. He was already building his bank. He was already building the conglomerate that he had in his vision.
Mhm.
Because Mr. Dalco came to him and expanded that vision and said, hey, listen, the same way you open up a bank, the same way you open up a construction company, same way you open up a business, and you put you got commercials and advertisements, and you go get you a staff of folks to drum up business. Mike say, here we go. We right here. We'll be the people that go market this to the world. And when they attached it, connected the dots, did all of that, it made sense. And as a matter of fact, Joseph told Michael, he said, first of all, I don't really know about a lot of this. He said, but if you can make it make sense to me, I'm gonna make it make dollars for you. That's exactly what he said.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You muted over there, Coach, if you was on this side talking.
Who?
No, I saw Mr. Dalco's mouth moving, and I know that he be multitasking, but brother, we've had an amazing opportunity with GS Partners and what's going on, and we just scratching the surface. I don't know if Mr. Dalco is still streaming this live, but
I
one of the
actually am,
things.
Mr. Thompson, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you now.
Finish that thought and then I'll close this out.
Yes, sir. One of the things that I always attempt to do with people is to share a vision with them. Imagine yourself just pulling up at the red light and you look over to your right and you see a sign on the fence that says gated community coming soon. Can you see that vision?
Mm-hmm.
On the other side of the fence of that is a white trailer sitting over there. And that trailer, when you go inside the trailer, there's a, beautiful rendition of what the community is going to look like. You know how they do, right? And you look on the wall and you see the houses, 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom, they give them the description. But when you pick out the blinds of that trailer, all you see is trees.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we were December the 1st, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And individuals like myself and several other leaders, we came in, we cut them trees down out back there, bro. Mm-hmm. And we poured in the asphalt streets and poured the concrete curbsides, right? Mm-hmm. And now what you see is those little sticks with the red ribbon that say lot 1, lot 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what it's like in construction when you got pre-construction costs, right? And you buy the properties pre-construction, and then all of a sudden phase 1 comes in, and then phase 2 comes in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we haven't even started building the playhouse.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't put the playground in, and those multi-million-dollar houses that's going to be all the way up in the back in the cul-de-sac, they not built yet, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Gold Standard Bank has layers of business of what we are laying on to this thing. And it takes for folks to have the vision to see that blueprint is getting ready to be built. Mm-hmm. If you want to invest in the property is the question. Do you see an opportunity for yourself to get pre or post or phase 1 construction value? Mm-hmm. See, some people going to wait all the way to the end and they're going to pay the highest cost for that $1 million property in the back. Mm-hmm. But you might get that property for $200,000 and sell it for $1 million. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the layers of what we're going to do with Gold Standard Bank.
Mm-hmm. So I'm really appreciative to Kevin Twiggs Thompson, one of the top leaders in our team, definitely the top leader on our personal organization. And Flash, thanks for asking the tough questions. I believe if a question can't be handled, then the company is not worth its weight in salt. We don't mind tough questions. GSP is totally transparent, everything happening, time stamped over the blockchain. And so I want to thank my old friend, and not that old, Flash Epps, and my good friend, Kevin Twiggs Thompson, for this call today. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you on the next live stream. Thank you, guys.
All right, cool. All right.